Hey everyone, hey dear brothers and sisters in Christ. I'll start this video with talking about biblical cosmology, the pushback against it. I don't understand it, especially from Christians. Have you guys read Genesis word for word and take it literal? Or do you think God is joking about there being a firmament? Is God lying about there being waters above and no outer space? Please think about these things. There are many people that come in the comments, they're very rude, and they're like, this takes away. Why don't just preach the gospel and shut up about everything else? I've said many times, knowing biblical cosmology was what brought me to Jesus and the Bible. It made me realize I was a sinner and that the Bible is true, the world is biblical, and that the world, science, Freemasons, have been lying to us. That's what I'm saying. And people, Christians, have no problem going, well, I believe the Bible in most cases, but when it comes to biblical cosmology, no, it's totally what the world says. NASA, right? The Freemasons went to the moon, right? On a little grainy black and white TV. We all saw it, or I didn't. I wasn't alive then, but... And they still do it now. They don't use green screens and augmented reality and virtual reality and a bunch of other pool fakery and all of that stuff, right? Space is totally real. God is way out in the cosmos somewhere, not literally above us or anything, putting him close, making me feel closer to God that way. People want to take that away from me when they say flat earth is so dumb or biblical cosmology is so dumb. Christians say this. And I'm like, no, God's literally not that far away from us, actually. The sun, the moon, they're local. You can research these things, but people don't want to. They get mad and irritated. It gets so old. Like, we're this late in the game, right? The truth community's been going on a long time. There are many, many, many Christians that know biblical cosmology and how important it is. And we've seen testimonies of atheists, cough, cough, coming to God because of the biblical cosmology. Getting on with this video, Tommy Genesis, I think it's a woman. They have a man's name, and I looked at some pictures, and I'm not 100% sure, but they're a music artist, and they're putting this phone with the case of these lips over one of their eye for one eye symbolism, the eye of Horus. They're hanging out on the Freemason checkerboard, and she has a shirt. Right? I don't know. She has a shirt saying "porn addict." A lot of people still struggle with pornography. I honestly don't struggle with it, and I'm kind of surprised about that because, right, like sex is a big part of our world. And I will say, like, people sometimes are like, you still sin, you still look with lust. A lot of celebrities are somewhat attractive, right? I think we can agree on that. I know there's like the hidden trans people, and that's grotesque, and I really don't want to fall for any of that. I honestly don't. But there's a lot of pretty women, and there's a lot of, like, you know, what built men with their muscles and their, right? Like, it's both sides. But this world, how easy is it to look at pornography nowadays? It's on your phone, it's on your computer, it's just a click away. But I stay away from that. I have looked since knowing Jesus a few times, but not that many, and I want it out of my life. I find it gross. The times that I failed and went and looked at it, I'm like, what am I even doing? This is just wrong and stupid. Faye Webster is a music artist. They're trendy. And here's their album cover, and they have something covering one of their eyes. It says, ha ha, covering one of their eyes. I wonder if they're laughing at people that don't get this. Something else, it says, ha ha, and she's darkening one of her eyes utterly, doing the eye of Horus. She's wearing the Freemason checkerboard. I wonder why. Raheem Devon, he's either a rapper or a singer, I'm not completely sure, or both, whatever, but he's doing the Uttara Bodhi Mudra with his hands, resting them in that gesture. It's on purpose. If you don't notice this, you're actually spiritually blind, and I'm going to pray for you that you do see this. It's liberating to know that these things are real, and it sets you free knowing the world is biblical. Michael Bishop, he's an actor, and he's darkening one of his eyes utterly, doing one eye symbolism, the eye of Horus. And what else does he do to let you know who he's with? He hides his hand in his coat, the way a Freemason would do. Brothers and sisters, everyone else, God bless you.